20th of September 2019, and it's a recognised global climate strike. The three that the strike is outlining, and the first one is no new coal, oil or gas. Locally, there was a Pont Valley campaign to try and stop banks opening a new coal mine. Unfortunately that didn't go to plan and it went ahead. Banks offered new jobs, but they weren't for local people. The Pont Valley you'll be able to see online, where the natural landscape has been destroyed and habitat for endangered species like the grey-crested newt. These were all things that we knew before it opened. The second one is 100% renewables by 2030. Looking at the technologies that we have and putting them in place is a massive start. Things like wind, solar and tidal aren't necessarily being utilised at the moment. The third demand that is coming out of the school strike for climate action is to fund a just transition. What that means is that people that work in the sectors of coal, oil and gas have the opportunity to move into a sector that is going to give them a living wage and allow their quality of life to be maintained, if not improved. Working in these industries within coal, oil and gas, working in offshore sites that are really quite isolated, surrounded by people, yes, that you will have camaraderie with, but not necessarily your family or chosen friends. Looking at what we're talking about today and looking at what we can put into action and relating that back to the garden, it's thinking globally but acting locally. At the moment, globally, there are rainforests that are on fire. Greta Thunburg said, "Our house is on fire." You look at that belt across the middle of Africa, and that is currently a state of an emergency that we only really have in a fad within the media. It's not currently being widely represented. What we try to do in the garden, we don't rear any livestock, but we do create our own produce, and that is something that has helped to personally sustain me. I'm able to take home food every week, as I would have previously gone to a supermarket and bought exactly the same things. But I know here that it isn't laced with any kind of pesticide, herbicide or any packaging that I'm then later going to be looking at thinking, you will be an eco-brick one day when I have the time to do it. So yeah, think globally, act locally.